I'm ready for the third pass on the thumb, and part of me is thinking, well, maybe I should make the decrease involving one of the side of the mitten stitches and the thumb, but I want to make my little yellow lines or my little green lines slope nicely. I want to do a left sloping decrease on the front, putting the green/yellow stitch on top. So I'm going to slip that as if to knit and drop off that one, and this stitch has been turned so it's already slipped as if to knit, and now I can go into both of those and do a regular slip slip knit. Now bring the yarn forward, and now I have to get the orange stitch on top on this decrease on the back, and I need to turn this stitch around and turn that one around, and now I can purl those two together in orange, and they will both slope in towards the thumb. Now I go to the other end of the thumb and I'm going to make an opposite pair of decreases. So I had 6 extra stitches, and I've used 2 here, make it to form the decrease, so that leaves me with 2 in the middle, and now I'm going to make a right slanting decrease here. So I'm going to go in to those 2 stitches, slip the intervening one off, pop them back on my left needle and work them in the front colour yarn. And now I need to purl those 2 together, and they're actually mounted correctly. And there we go. And they're both sloping in towards the centre of the thumb. Now I'm going to do 2 or 3 plain rounds. We'll be back when it comes to the conclusion of the thumb. Here is my dear little gusset above the thumb, and I've made 2 rounds with decreases, so they slope to the right on this side, to the left on that side, and the decrease on the far layer slopes along with it. The decrease on the far layer slopes towards the center line. So on the left there like that, but this next decrease, where I want to get back to only having 1 green stitch, I can pick the easiest decrease on either side. I don't have to make sure they slope correctly on both sides. I had 6 stitches in my gusset originally, and I've made 2 decreases here and here and here and here, and now I just have 2 stitches left, and I want that to go down to 1. So I'm just going to do a right slanting decrease on the front. I'm just sneaking through the 2 front stitches, knitting them in green, let that back one drop out and off, pick it up again, and now I don't have to have this decrease sloping the same way, and so I can use the easiest decrease possible there, which is purling those 2 together. Now I'm back with the original number of stitches, and all I have to do is work in pattern until I get to the shaping at the tips of the fingers as we get towards the mitten top.